What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome to day 2 of my Let's Play of WWE 2K18, my career mode. Let's head back into the Performance Center and talk to some folks, and perhaps have some more little warm-ups, and hopefully get into the game proper today. I will say the best thing I've heard so far about my career in this year's game is that 48 hours into this game being released, people have already finished it. Now, think back to last year. Think back to the year before, how long it would take to finish a My Career mode, how grueling and grinding it was. So to hear that folks have already finished it, for me, is fantastic news. Day 2 is H. Alright, so somebody told me I can skip the transitions from when you talk to somebody and when you stop talking to somebody. So let's go over here and talk to... hey, Nikki. Better up your game out there, or my match is going to steal the show tonight. I'm going to hit finish here, and I'm going to hit X. Alright, yes, okay. That is definitely better, that you can totally just hit X and go past that bit of business. So, who else has things to say here? Sup? Like your hustle. You got places to go. See it in your eyes. Thanks, Rezar. Not here for friends. You seem driven too. Likewise, man. You have the same drive. I wonder if we'll be rivals or allies. Well, considering, got me enough rivals at home. So I'm saying allies. Look. Fantastic. And I'll tell you why. My distaste for video game wrestling tag team matches is well known on this channel. So I've heard this game has some issues where the tag partners might not tag you back in or something. So I gotta keep an eye out for that. Looking forward to working with you and taking you down. You seem paper thin, paper boy, original Nintendo. You'll find I'm a rock man, original Nintendo, aka Mega Man. Wow. That's literally a rock, paper, scissors joke. Kudos, writers. Kudos. Wow. Stellar work. I'm so amazed and spellbound that I'm too shocked to cry in embarrassment. Yeah, that's right. Haha. I am good, aren't I? You got iced, son. Solid iced. Who even says that? Chill, dude. Chill. I feel like I definitely need to play my character here as sarcastic as possible, because that's kind of how I do things here. I saw you pushing yourself yesterday. I like that you didn't take it easy, despite being new. The easy road leads nowhere. I could take the easy road, but that leads nowhere at all. Take me where the terrain is tough and ragged. This place is where you make it. If rough is what you seek, look no further. Thanks, bro. One more. One more. Chris Hero, what's good? Newbie didn't crack the first time with the big boys. Good on you, sweet pie. Who says that? Who says that? There, Bob Backlund. Sorry, I don't speak plebeian. What was that? I'm sorry, I don't speak plebeian. Was that a cry to change your panties? Because I don't see your mommy anywhere. Look, I am all about using the word plebeian. 1994 Bob Backlund, when he was Mr. Backlund. What you say about my mama? When Mr. Backlund ran for president, that was some serious stuff. If you haven't seen it, go look it up. It was pretty good. Anyway, I do appreciate having, like, infinite sprint back here, which is pretty good. But that blur effect is making me a little bit nauseous. Alright. EY. What's good, EY? How's TNA? Pretty fierce competition even here. Especially with you. I think I'm starting to doubt myself. Don't worry. You got this. Check your worries at the locker room door. You got this. You've been fighting for this. You spent so long in TNA. Hey, thanks. That's sort of cool of you. Please don't beat me up with the rest of Sanity, please. I'd appreciate that. Okay, finally. Mr. Matt Bloom. What you got for me today? Ready to get started? Yeah, let's go. I was ready yesterday in episode 1. Good. Keep that attitude. Now, if you want to make it in the WWE, like really make it, you're going to have to learn a few new things. It's called the carry system. Sorta. you'll see what I mean as we're working today. Wrestling in the WWE is unique, a little bit different than everywhere else. Hip hop hippo into the ring, and I'll show you. It's like, you got jokes now, son. You got jokes. No, Albert, I just have a very long-term memory. That's what I got. Anyway, I know I've been slacking in covering the news, so hopefully this is not too complicated. I can actually sit here and talk about news for a little bit during this match. Interrupt certain grapples to carry your... Yep, is totally the carry system. Okay, so I've been trying this for about a minute now, and it says move L, and it seems to be in this direction and this direction, like down diagonals, and press X at the same time. Then, as you're lifting your opponent in a scoop slam, hit R1. But I hit down diagonal, and then I hit X, and he's not scoop slamming. So, what? I figured it out. I don't know how I did it, but I figured it out. Good. Press X. Boom. Now, this is the way that I know how to carry, is hold R1 and then hit the right stick, which is the easy way. Not having to transition from a move into it, just immediately going into it. And I can escape by mashing on the circle button. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Just do it. Thanks. Once again, speak to Matt Bloom. Who else is here? Is it the same cast of characters? Yup. Alright. Fair enough. I guess one scene equals one set of characters, so that's fine. Yeah, good stuff. Getting the hang of it right quick. It feels pretty intuitive. Mostly. Go take a break and come back to me when you are ready for your next lesson. Will do, sweet pea. Sweet tea. Whatever. It's the same people? And I guess they would say the same thing, right? I don't want to miss anything here. Hey, EY, how you doing? Yep, same. No new information there. Back to Matt Bloom for another tutorial, I would assume. Alright, time to talk the system I liked the least in these last several years. It's submissions. Anyway, a small update on the whole Neville thing is that it might not have just been a booking thing. It was also, part of it was the fact that the pre-show match at Mania was not on the DVD, meaning that all the royalties from having that match on there he doesn't get. There was also an issue with Austin Aries, but also there may have been an issue with this game in particular, in that supposedly, in that supposedly, the people who were in the cruiserweights who were on 205 Live were not getting a cut of the sales of this game. They were only getting a flat fee. Most of this year's cruiserweights would be new to the game and whatnot, right? So they wouldn't have perhaps noticed, or, it wouldn't have made that much of a difference to them, whereas Neville, in particular, was on the main roster in last year's game, therefore he would have known how much money you would have got on main roster versus whatever the flat fee was for that bit of business. Also, apparently, Enzo on a house show being like, yeah, I may Neville quit, so take that for what it's worth. But certainly an evolving situation, if you will. Alright, how many more tutorials? Good, good. Taking to this like a fish to water. Almost feels like a fish to hot water. Not at all, you're a natural. So which submission control do you prefer? Is this like the Halo look up, look down thing? No, yeah, give me the buttons. Give me the buttons. That's fine. Option 2. I do like the game gives me a choice. That's pretty good. Come back tomorrow, we'll test you out against one of our better NXT guys. Sure. We'll do. Day 3, baby! Okay, is that Baron Corbin? Big Banter? Big Baron? Who else is here? It's the same... Alright, no, I'm sorry. It's a different cast of characters. Oh, what's good? No way. I don't want to embarrass him in front of a hot dog here. In front of a hot dog. Okay, someone needs to proofread these things. Should be front. I'm pretty sure front of a hot dog. But what is in front of a hot dog? Who's the hot dog? But who was the hot dog? Glorious. I could squash him. Thanks. That was very, very succinct there, Bobby Roode. Very succinct. Hey! Thrilling to see him. Company man. Absolutely. I'm sure this makes more sense if I talk to Matt Bloom first, but I don't want to do that. What's going on? One of our own is here today. Thanks, Roddy. The Baron himself. I don't know if he likes that name. But yeah, it's Baron Corbin. This is super cool. Has anyone in history ever said, Baron Corbin, super cool? Like, I'm not sure that's kind of his thing. What do we got over at Tommy? Go on and challenge him. Thanks, Hideo. Much appreciated. Is there anybody floating around on this side? I think I talked to everybody. What's going on, Matt Bloom? You are in for a treat. We are lucky enough to have one of the top WWE superstars here today. I hear Baron Corbin himself. I mean, he's standing right there. He's standing right there. Got that right. Training for a big match coming up at the pay-per-view. I thought it would be good to show you all one of our success stories. He is the U.S. champ right now, so I guess that makes sense. He doesn't look so tough. I think I could take him. Optimism. Love it. Funny you should say so. Now's a decent time as any to see how you stack up against the real deal. Third day, curious to see how you can do. I mean, if I can beat Ty Dillinger, I'm pretty sure I can beat Baron Corbin. Get in there and show me what you got. Show me your moves. Falcon Punch! Anyhow, elsewhere in the news, Kurt Angle claims there will be a women's elimination chamber. That could be cool. Also, this whole Jimmy Jacobs situation happened where apparently he was in a photo on his Instagram with the Bullet Club invasion, and that was the last straw, and they got rid of him. Which, from what I hear, that dude was well liked and was good at his job. And also, why do I have, like, loser? Wow, what? He already has a signature, and whatever, my meter's yellow for some reason. I don't understand that. Can I not reverse things, or what is the deal with Baron Corbin? Anyway, yeah, the whole thing was, I don't know. Like, that dude apparently is really good at his job, or was quite well liked backstage, or at least as a writer with the talent. And considering how much of their talent, how much of their writing staff were not wrestlers before, and were, Hollywood writers, and are, not very good at what they do, or at least, they weren't in the business beforehand. I don't have as much of an understanding as you would from being a former wrestler, etc., etc. And also, I get the feeling here that I'm supposed to lose to Baron Corbin. I think they've stacked the deck here with me. Look at my meter. Look at my meter on this third day. They've stacked the deck here against Baron Corbin to make me lose on purpose. Thanks, video game. Appreciate that stuff. It's like playing a role-playing game in one of those, like, early story sequence battles where you can't win because the game just won't let you. Anyway, Baron Corbin still feels the wrath of the Slug Stabber. How about that? Got that comeback. Got that comeback. Oh, what's that, Baron? Oh, he reversed the comeback. Really? Really? Oh, back body drop. Yeah, he's gonna just completely trounce me here. Anyway, elsewhere in the news, there's been some rumors about Survivor Series in that they want to have a champion versus champion non-title match between Brock and Jinder. And I'm like, but why? But why? Haha! Baron Corbin, guess what? I'm still pretty good at that minigame. It's going to take a bit more than that to put away the attack slug. I wonder if you were good enough at this game, if you'd actually be able to beat this match. I wonder if that's even possible. Because right now, it seems like they've stacked the deck here in terms of not wanting me to win. Because, Baron Corbin's a main event superstar, and I'm just some job guy on his third day. On his freaking third day. End of days. I'm surprised no Deep Six. No Deep Six. Nope, didn't do it. That was the intention there, was to just humiliate me. Thanks. But also, there is another rumor that Jinder has some kind of a shoulder injury as he's been wearing the kinesio tape on his shoulder at house shows. Not on TV, only at house shows. So, that's interesting. Interesting. Wait, where'd everybody go? What happened, Bobby Roode? What happened? That was not glorious. What happened? I can squash him. Then why don't you go squash him? Seriously. You are both on SmackDown now. Go get it done. Hey, Matt Bloom, what happened? What happened? You set me up. How you feeling? Like an ass hat. I'm wearing my ass like a hat. Stupid. It's important to wear multiple hats in life. What? So I asked myself, what was I trying to teach you? That some fights are impossible. Probably that some fights I pick are impossible to win. That's a bit morbid. And realistic? Not entirely. Certain fights will be brutal, of course. But there's always a Kurt Angle to win. Somehow. My lesson was possibility. Up there, lights are pouring down on you, pounding on your heart, chants of the audience. The ring contains every possibility. That's deep, man. That's deep. So I have to prepare for every outcome? Win? Lose? Anything in between? Sure. And also know this, that nothing is impossible when you're not in there. You gotta fight to get in there. You gotta fight to stay. And you gotta fight to fight. Okay? I understand completely. I don't. Like, can't expect to Tyler Breeze for everyone. Keep progressing, and comes a time you can squash someone like Baron Corbin can. Look, all things considered, we think you're more than ready to make the jump to NXT. Seriously? Alrighty? It's day 3. I call him when I see him, and I see you there, laying down some incredible smack, jabroni. Show up backstage next week, and we'll tell you where to go from there. Thank you, Matt. You betcha. One more thing. Congratulations. Be rooting for you. Reward. I got a bonus. My path starts here. Well, alright, DM. 2018 November, week 1 will be tomorrow's episode of this show. As soon as this cutscene is over, you made it. This is it. This is NXT. Feeling good. Feeling great. Awesome. Definitely different than being in the Performance Center. So let me give you a once-over. You're to make your debut on NXT TV, and not many guys get to enjoy this type of debut. That is to say you're setting up a title match at the next NXT TakeOver. So my strong advice. Think about how you want to create an impact. How do I go about doing that? This is your time. It's my time. You've got to decide what type of superstar you want to be. You can focus on promos, call your opponent out, or generally show off your charismatic self, rile up the fans. Or you can take on high-profile matches in order to prove you're worthy. That you're the toughest bastard here. Outside of those options, you can ambush your opponents backstage and steal the advantage. Skeezy, but it works. Ultimately, your choice, and you don't have to decide right now. But you got any inclination? I'd love to promo, create my own hot times, if you will. Exhibiting my superior prowess sounds perfect. Fighting dirty in someone's safe place is fun. Gross. I'd say I want to wrestle. That'd be nice. Probably the standard answer. But showing my superiority in the ring and through my prowess should be best. Talking is all well and good. Still, unless I can exhibit how much better I am, it'll be hard to convince anyone. Spoken like the wisest. Gotta get out there, get it done. I have to transform my learning into action, and there's only one spot to do that. It's cyclical, you'll find. Take learning to the ring, then learn more out of the ring, and take that back to your training. Good to have options. Mix it up. That's it for me. I'm sure you're done hearing speeches and want to get to it. Yes, please. Check in with our producer, not Jimmy Jacobs, at the production area. He'll be your helper from here on out. Thanks for the help so far. You bet. Give them hell. And our free roaming here, backstage at NXT, will be tomorrow. Look forward to that tomorrow, episode 3. I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. And I'll see you next time, right here on this channel. And I'm out.